What's up?
What's up, Graham?
How you
Back
doing?
with another episode.
Yeah. As you can see, we got a few guests this time. So we got a returning guest again, Liam. Third time on the show.
First time,
Yeah.
first 3-time guest.
Yeah.
Correct.
2 first-time guests. Like one of them, we hope people recognise because hopefully they're tuning into his and Katie's podcast as well.
You're
How y'all doing, guys?
Woody. Yeah.
Woody.
Right, Woody.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Yeah. And then a first-time guest, your club mate.
My club mate, Micah. What's up, bud?
Yeah. How's it going?
It's going.
So joining us we're going to do a draft for the signature series.
We are. You want to break down the scoring?
So we're going to each pick a roster of 7. So it'll be, I'll have 2 picks in singles, 2 picks in doubles, a pick for women's, a pick for seniors, and a pick for juniors. So, and then it'll be points scored based on the signature events, with the World Championships being worth double.
Right on, right on.
Oh.
So
I love a bit of fantasy sports, man.
Yeah.
How many total signature events are there?
I think there's 7, 6.
Is it?
I believe there's 6. Bear with me, I'll look it up.
Okay. So 6 and then 1 championship. Got it.
Yeah. But the Worlds will be worth double, so I'll keep us updated after every signature who's sitting where in terms of the
6
points.
signatures. 6 signatures and then a World Championship, so 7 total.
Yeah.
Great. Culminating on July the 28th through August the 3rd is when Worlds is.
Yes, they moved it up a week this year.
Which is funny.
And they dropped it from 10 days to 7 days.
It also is funny, though, because it literally starts the day after that other organization finishes their Worlds.
Oh, really?
ACO.
Yeah.
Yep. Their Worlds are in Tulsa from the 21st through the 27th. And then ACL Worlds start on the 28th.
Yeah, I know that they moved it forward and they dropped the number of days it is because of everybody's school is starting sooner and everything like that in August. So with more and more of these kids becoming pros and elite players, you got to do something to allow them to come out there, right?
Because they're gonna miss enough days just traveling to signature events.
Exactly.
Right, so shall we kick it off? See who gets to go first?
Well, yeah, why not?
Well, random generator. Oh. And it is Liam. So
Liam,
which spot would you like then? Would you like first, second, third, or fourth pick?
He gets first. No, he gets first.
Yeah,
no, you can pick because obviously there's the benefit.
No, that's ridiculous.
We're just going to find out the order first.
Well, you get. So, where do you want to go in the draft? Do you want the first pick, or do you want 5th, meaning you then get 6th? That's what. So,
no, I want first.
This is what you have to think
first
about.
Pick. First pick.
First pick.
100%.
We're going to take first pick.
I think everybody's just going to do that, aren't they?
No, if you're going to maintain this ridiculousness, I'm taking. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to creep into Woody. Woody.
Number 2.
So do I get to pick where I go?
Apparently.
Either 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or 5th.
I'm going to take 3rd.
Ooh.
Of course he is.
We can't see it, Graham.
It's glared. I can't see it.
And also move it to the...
Micah.
Oh, yeah. 2nd.
Let's come to you. That's
Well,
Josh.
I'm going to go ahead and take fourth.
And
Actually, no, I'll take fifth. No, I want
you
fourth.
take fourth, fifth,
I want fourth.
fourth.
Lock it
and then
in.
I've got fifth. All right, that's the order. So, Liam, you're on the clock.
First pick.
First pick in the 2025 ACL
Inaugural. Just boarded.
boarded draft.
I think I'm going to go for doubles. Mark Richards, Tony Smith. Got to be done.
Yeah, that was probably a smart move.
I think we said that will be the number one overall pick. Right. You're on the clock.
I'm gonna go seniors, Damon Dennis.
Wow. It's a bold move, Cotton. Bold move, Cotton.
I mean, you get less points, but for
He's gonna
me,
be
I'm
there or
picking.
thereabout.
I'm picking the guy that I think he won it in 2021 or 2022,
Oh, yeah.
and he lights out this year.
He's in the top 3 or 4 every tournament, so.
He's consistently going to get you points every signature.
Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
Woody is on the clock.
I'm gonna take. Let's see. I'm gonna go Mark Richards for my third pick.
For
For
singles.
singles.
My first pick for singles.
Yep.
All right, Josh.
That's a good pick.
All right. Well. All right. I'm going to take Tony for singles. Tony Smith.
Ooh.
All right. And this is now where the benefit of going last comes in because I get back-to-back picks. So,
Yeah, great. You'll fuck it up somehow.
well, with my first
But then
pick,
you
I'm
gotta
going to
wait
take.
10 more picks to go again.
I'm going to pick Cheyenne for women's.
Not Miranda again, since you want to try and get her on the pod.
Well, as much as we want to get Miranda on the pick, I want the points, and I think Cheyenne's going to perform better.
Miranda, if you're listening to this, he did not mean it like that, and I do not hold that same sentiment. Please come on the podcast.
Yeah.
Josh will pick her next. It's okay.
Yeah. And then I will go for doubles, and I'm going to take Trey and Adam, defending champs.
Brave call, that one. I mean, it's a smart one, but I haven't seen much this season so far.
Yeah, but they also ended up 17th overall last year and won at the Worlds. So
True.
who
And
is
Josh?
Josh?
Oh.
Stop clock counter. Longer than 14 seconds.
Yeah, I think you have to have like a minute.
This is one of your timeouts.
You only get 2.
Just don't. If you need thinking time, just pretend your screen's froze.
I think I'm going to take. Oh man, this is tough.
Damn, we're already getting into the tough area and it hasn't been a whole 2 rounds yet.
This is only the 7th overall pick as well.
I know, but I think I'm going to take doubles. I'm going to take JBJ and Logan Chamberlain.
Hmm.
Woody?
That's a very good pick.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
I'm gonna go Sammy Sono and Gavin Cano for doubles.
That was my pick. Appreciate that.
Yeah, of course.
Has anybody else got a cheat sheet like me?
Oh, yeah.
Crossing them off as me picks, wherever they are, get taken.
I think I'll go. Logan Chamberlain for singles.
Good pick.
And then back to Liam.
I think
You got double picks now, remember?
okay. I'm gonna take Trey for my singles.
Who are you taking, sorry?
Trey Birchfield for my singles.
Yeah.
And I think for juniors, I'll go for Zach Aiken.
Yeah.
Good call.
My pick as well. Thank you, Liam. Now I have to shift a little bit. I think I'll pick Sarah Cassidy for women's.
That was one of my outlier picks.
Who did you take? Sorry, Micah.
Sarah Cassidy.
Sarah.
All right. I am gonna go the Texas man himself with Sammy Soto for singles.
Singles, not junior.
Singles. Yep. Pro singles.
Woody would go all Texas singles.
Hmm?
Oh, nope, sorry, I wrote that under the wrong one, man. Damn. I had y'all's names out of order. Anyway, my pick, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to take Steve Schroeder in seniors.
Yeah, you can't really deny that.
It's much like Micah's pick, man. It's going to get you points every week.
Yep.
Right. I'll take Eric Davis in singles.
Ooh. My favourite player.
And then can I take another decent singles? Or not? Gonna go Devon Harbaugh in singles as well.
Good picks.
I'm done for singles now.
So is Woody.
Yep.
Well, I guess that leaves me with I'm going to take a singles player too. I'm going to go ahead and snatch up wow, see, this is tough. Tough. I'm going to go ahead and take Gavin Cano in singles.
Back to Woody.
All right. I think I'm gonna finish up my doubles here. Oh, I think I'm gonna go Ryan squared.
You know,
Wiedenfeld and Smith.
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
yeah, that's a real solid pick, dude. I thought about going with them as well because they're always in contention in doubles, or at
Yeah.
least it seems like they always are.
I'm hoping that they can pick it up and get a couple wins.
I think. Well, you got to think, man. You're picking these for signature events where there's only so many people in that event.
Exactly. It's not everybody.
It's not like, oh, they had a bad game and someone knocked them out. It's just balls to the wall all the time. I like it.
Yep.
Micah, you're on the clock.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go juniors and go Logan Dupler.
Okay. I think then it's my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Back-to-back picks.
I think I'm gonna go for. And we get 2 doubles, 2 singles.
Yep.
2 singles, 2 doubles, and then one everything else. Yeah.
I'm gonna go Elizabeth Tennyson for women's. I'm gonna go for
So you said who for women's?
Elizabeth
Tennyson.
Okay.
Tennyson. And then I'm gonna go Ethan Walker for singles.
Oh, that's a real bold move.
Yeah, it is.
Man,
Oh, he's got
a
got
nice
the world
guy.
champ and the runner-up from last season. Never
He's a
know.
nice kid. I drank
And I
beers.
helped-
I drank with him in Germany.
I helped him order a burger. Apparently, that he was incapable of that in Germany. So
The
they always
plainest
got it
burger
wrong.
you've ever seen as well. It was.
Yeah, literally nothing on it.
Oh God,
They just kept getting it wrong.
was that at the restaurant the last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also when I called him a 1990s lesbian. He looked like he jumped right out of a 1990s sitcom.
So I like the way he plays as well. Got a bit of cuts and rolls to him. If he's on it, he's on it.
No, he's got guts too, man. He'll just take a shot. I like it.
Yeah.
I like his throw. I don't know how he does it. He kind of has this kind of pitcher kind of snap from behind his back.
Yeah, it's like he dislocates his arm out of the socket and then flings it around. It's insane.
I'm really just stalling because I don't know what to do right now.
Well, if I was going to tell you what to do, I'd say you might want to start jumping on doubles teams.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's a double. I'm splitting hairs right here. Because there's kind of 3 that I really like.
Well, you get 2 of them, so you better pick one now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the kids. Gabriel Clausen and Hayden Gonzalez.
Oh, for your pros doubles. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, I don't know if that'd have been my pick, but I'm not mad at it.
There were like 3 that are kind of all right there for me.
Yeah, that's fair, man.
So.
All right, Woody. Women, senior or junior, bud. That's all you got left.
I'm gonna go junior here, and I'm gonna go cash.
Of course you are.
Give me that 9-year-old.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go.
man.
Someone needs to clip that comment. Take it out of context.
Fucking Woody. All right, man. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm gonna take Caitlin Allhouse for women's. Oh, actually, I don't think I can. Hold on.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Pro.
Nope. Is she a pro
Yeah, I'm sure
this
she
year?
is.
Is she pro or elite?
No, she's not. She's not coming up as pro here.
Yeah, she's not listed as a pro.
Well, isn't the signature series, is it just pro and elite players, or is it all pro?
I'm pretty sure signature was all pro, isn't it?
They gotta. If they're not a pro, they have to be invited.
I mean, she just
She'll
won
get-
an open, so
She's in the women's ranking. She's one of the 4 tied for first place, so I think she'll be fine.
Or signature women's singles. Oh no. Results.
I say we pencil it in and we'll revisit if we need to, right?
Well, he has 2 women's.
Nope, you only get
Here.
1 women's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already have a women's, don't you?
No.
No. Oh,
No,
okay.
I think it just
I'm going to take Caitlin, and if it does, then I'll take I'll figure it out. I'll just take someone after the fact. Yeah, is that all right with everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it. Are we? That was a question that I had. Are we gonna do pickups, drops, and things like that?
We'll do it like part way through. So how many did we say there is?
6
7.
and world
7
champions.
total. So after 3, we can revisit, and then anybody who wants to like drop somebody for somebody who's available, or we'll figure out how many sort of subs we'll allow.
Okay.
All right, back to me then.
This is kind of a since it's the inaugural, man. We're gonna wing it for a minute and see what happens.
It'll be more refined next year.
We're just gonna throw poop against the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think I'm going to take my last doubles pick, and I'm going to go Jamie Graham and Jacob Trzynski.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that would have been my next one.
Yeah, that's a real good one.
I was trying to split hairs between them and Ryan Squared. So.
And then another one, so I'll need a seniors and a juniors. So juniors, I'm going to take Jackson Gore.
Cash Chamness's arch nemesis, right?
All right.
So
We got-
you need a juniors and a doubles.
So that's back on me.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to take, let me see. Hold on. God dang it. I think I'm going to take Ryan Trader for juniors. I'm going to hope he gets his shit back together. I say that like he's an adult. Poor kid. Hopefully he gets it figured back out. So I'll take Ryan T as my singles.
And Woody, you need women's and seniors.
Yep. Women's and seniors. I'm gonna go Sam Finley for women's. Samantha.
Yep. Old school.
Woody, who'd you take last round?
I took Cash.
Oh, that's right.
Juniors.
I think I need a singles and a doubles, don't I?
You do, sir.
Yeah.
So
Never mind, Liam as singles is all done now. So you're probably better off picking doubles to try and stop Liam picking the better doubles because he's got doubles left.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Sorry.
man,
Mind your own,
man,
Graham.
look at that.
Mind your own.
Thanks for the strategy, Graham.
I stand with Liam.
As the only fellow Brit here, you should have my back, and clearly you don't.
Could argue it's a fellow Davis, even though I'm with
That's
the
why-
Indies without.
That's why I'm your doubles partner, Liam.
Yeah, can't trust these Northerners.
I'll go since I kind of went crazy and I picked a couple kids for my doubles. I think I'll go with not go with the kids again. I'll go Alex Rawls and Derek Holland for doubles.
Oh, nice pick.
Liam, the seniors and your doubles then.
Seniors, I don't really watch much seniors, I have to admit.
You should.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But I'm going to go for Terry
It's
Mathis.
fun because outside of Damon and Schroeder, it's like any one of them dudes can go that can make that fucking podium.
Yeah,
Terry
Like-
Mathis was that.
Terry Mathis. I'm going to go for that.
Yeah. And then
And
your
then-
doubles team.
Who'd you
Anyone
go
got
Hold on. Who'd you go
Terry.
with for seniors?
Terry Mathis?
Yep.
Anyone got Jordan Power and Shine Bubenheim for doubles?
Nope.
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 I'll go for that. I'll get a bit of a co-ed team going on.
That was my next
second
pick.
pick.
That's
Yeah.
literally who I was going to take. If it came back around to me, that's who I was taking.
Sorry, mate.
I mean, they just won one, so yeah, makes sense. Speaking of just winning one, for my singles, I'll pick Jordan Power.
All right. So that's you two done.
Woody, seniors.
For my seniors, I'm gonna take Faf.
Who?
Faf?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know his last name.
I
have it written
can't
down
think of
here.
it. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Beth Sem.
Fast
Sim.
Sim, yeah.
That's nice.
And that leaves me with doubles. And I think I'm going to take. I think I'm going to go with.
Thorne and Thorson.
Nope.
Trader and Chamness.
No, they haven't fared that well. I think I'm gonna
Reese
go.
and Woody.
I think overall, man, I'm gonna go with Jeremiah Ellis and Devin Hartwell.
And then I got seniors. I think I'll take Frank Model in there. That's done. That's the draw. Oh,
Nice.
right.
What? How are the points done?
So it will be. I've got to find it now. So for
So points, I have them written down right here. Pros, singles, and doubles. It is going to be 12 points for the winner, 8 points for the runner-up, 4 points for the bracket winner, and 2 points for the bracket runner-up. For juniors, women's, and seniors, it'll be 8 points for the winner, 4 points for the runner-up, and 2 points for second place or third place. My bad.
and the World Championships, it's worth double.
Double all of that.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think we could even have like if we have like a halfway switch around if we wanted. And then maybe one for the Worlds.
After signature 3, before signature 4, if you want to, we can reconvene and see how everybody's feeling. If they want to drop and add or trades.
True. Gonna find out when they actually are. I know it starts this weekend, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, it is the same weekend. It starts this weekend while we're at Slovakia with number 1.
I know. I wish I could go.
Well, while I'm at Slovakia, it's a little far for y'all.
And then signature 2s while we're in Germany for Bitburg.
Nice.
Yep.
Signature 3 is May 16th to the 18th. Signature 4 is May 30th through June 1st. Signature 5 is the 20th through the 22nd of June. Signature 6 will be July the 4th through the 6th.
I know that July 4th weekend is there's an ACL event going on that weekend too.
Yeah, it's down in Croatia. Tier 3.
Yeah, it is Croatia. Yep, that's right.
So signature 1 and signature 6 will be shootout format. So round limited. And 3, 4, and 5 will all be classic.
That'll be nice. Who ended up with Devin Harbaugh for singles?
Me.
Number 1 and number 4 are going to be your best events with him.
Yeah.
Why?
He's the pro in the shootout format. No one can beat him in 10 rounds.
Yeah, but I mean, he can throw. We'll see how it plays out. I'm excited. We'll know. Hey, we're going to know who made some bold moves and who didn't after this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
But it is a shootout format. And shootout format can go any way, dude.
For sure.
That's just crazy.
Who do you think's got the best team?
Overall?
Pick your own. Yeah.
Oh.
Overall, probably Liam.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with mine personally.
I mean, you got I don't put Ethan Walker in that top for the singles yet for me personally, but Trey, until someone becomes the new world champion, he's still the world champion. Mark and Tony in doubles, JP and Cheyenne in doubles. Elizabeth Tennyson's always up there vowing for women's. Terry Mathis, that was kind of a reach, but there's only a few that you're going to get up in there. And then, of course, Zach Aiken, who's probably the leading rookie of the year talks right now anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I got most of mine.
Yeah, I think I'd agree.
Next,
Liam's got
I
the
mean,
best one.
for me, next, I might have to put Liam at second and Woody at number 1.
Yeah, Woody's got a good team.
Yeah, my team is amazing.
Yeah, your team is fucking stacked for sure.
You really like Sammy Soto.
Yeah,
Because he's
yeah.
from Texas.
When I go home, I play with him a lot. I'm not going to say anything right now, but hopefully we will see him in Europe here soon.
Oh, nice.
Honestly, I think it's the maybe it's a hot take because I know in some of these Facebook groups people get very opinionated about things like this, but I think Sammy's one of the best role game guys.
For sure.
Yeah.
When he's on, he's on.
It's crazy. When I've been trying to learn, and it's frustrating, and he just does it with this elegantness.
Mm-hmm.
He does. I would say I would probably say 3 of the top 5 would be him, probably Tony Smith, and Logan Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Logan will roll the hell out of a bag too, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch, man. It's gonna be fun. I watch it anyway, but now this just makes it a little more fun. So yeah, I'm gonna work on making us a trophy. No, because I'm gonna get some. It'll be about this size, kind of like this one. And I'll sublimate it.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
Nice.
It'll be the annual, the inaugural, and then we'll just keep going, man.
Well, just as long as you and Liam don't win it, you've got enough.
Hey,
like one of us other guys
calm
win
down.
something.
Calm down.
He's got 2 more weeks with that little trophy.
It might be the smallest, but it's the heaviest in pride, that trophy, I have to say.
I ain't going to do no stupid shit next time like try to wear my to beat you when I could have just pulled out.
I'm also not going to play you on brand new boards as I don't throw.
Hey, I will say mine's a lot cooler than yours because I've got the legs that work on my little cornhole board.
Which one's that one?
That's really cool.
The second in Slovenia.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Me and Richard Blanc.
That's right. Yeah, y'all smashed, dude.
Oh yeah,
for sure. Hell yeah.
So, other than obviously your teams, who you thinking is going to do well this weekend then?
Honestly, I don't see any. I'm hard pressed to say that anybody's going to beat Mark Richards in singles.
Yeah.
I am. I think the only person that's probably got a chance at beating him right now is Tony Smith.
Yeah. I mean, you say that and then Cash just beat him.
So, but here's the thing with that. We also saw that how bad adrenaline dumps affect kids as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because when he side railed that against Mark Richards, still ended up winning. Don't kid yourself. Didn't get double dip, still won. But you could definitely tell coming out that next match, he was mentally and physically exhausted. And that wasn't because he'd been throwing all day. That was because of that adrenaline dump from that moment. Now, if he would have just walked Mark Richards and not had to battle back and deal with it, even if he doesn't side rail it, I think he keeps that adrenaline going. And I think that next game's a lot different. But when that happened, I think that adrenaline dump truly it exhausted him. So I think coming into signature events, I definitely see the older players taking that control back because of the experience and being able to regulate your adrenaline ups and downs.
Yeah, because when you're playing, every game is against one of the top 50 people every weekend that you play, it's gonna be hard on those kids. So
it's a big difference. Yeah, it's a big difference, man. But then again, week in and week out, they keep proving us wrong. So
yeah.
As they keep making finals.
So,
but and then in doubles, I mean, the money's got to be on Mark and Tony.
Mark
dude.
and Tony.
Yep.
But like Woody said earlier as well, man, Trey and Adam going into the signature series last year, or the pro shootouts, as it was called last year, man, it wasn't like everybody was scared of them. All of a sudden, though, they came on in the signature events and then just started picking up that momentum going into the World Finals. So,
yeah.
But I'm still, if I had to put money on it, I'm still putting money on Mark and Tony for sure.
Yeah. You never know if they peaked a bit too early. Because
you say that, but the first 8 opens, that's all that, like, around the ACL, that's all they were talking about, is how they didn't know if it was going to work out between Mark and Tony being partners, because they didn't think Tony was taking it serious enough, or they didn't think they were getting in their groove enough. And then come to 9, 10, and 11, they're like, you know what? I heard what you said and I didn't like it. So this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I was expecting it last season that they would be up there. I don't know all of the results from last year, but I didn't see much
they
of
tied
them.
for first place.
Who? Mark and Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, what, in the overall?
Yeah.
I was
overall.
expected to see them in like the last 4 though. I can't remember if they were.
Yeah, I think they were in the last 4.
I
can't remember now though. But yeah, and then women's, I mean, women's is such a toss-up, because Cheyenne is going to be there week in and week out. But the way Caitlin Allhouse has played, the way Sarah Cassidy has played the last couple opens, she's looking tough. And then Sam Finley is always tough.
Yeah. She's always there. Elizabeth Tennyson's usually there too.
For me though, it's I've seen a lot from Elizabeth Tennyson in doubles, not so much as in singles.
Yeah.
And I think she's kind of peaking right now, and I think that's going to work out for her. Seniors, I know you can't go wrong with Damon Dennis, and I get that, Micah. But dude, Steve Schroeder, man, that dude has been like dang near unstoppable.
Yeah.
He's in
it was a hard
top
one.
3 almost every weekend. So, and then of course you get down into juniors, which is so weird, man. Trying to pick a juniors winner has been the weirdest thing, because you'll think, oh, you know what? Why wouldn't it be Sammy or Cash? I mean, they just won their brackets the weekend before, and then all of a sudden it's not them, man. It's, someone else that, and like, they don't have a very good juniors weekend, and then they go win their bracket again in singles. So I don't know. It's a weird thing. Also, can we even call it juniors anymore? Isn't it just miniature pros?
Yeah.
I mean, they're just miniature.
Well, I think it's hard though too, because you have a guy like Ryan Trader who was awesome, or a kid, I should say, like Ryan Trader was awesome, and then he grows a foot, and it's like, well, he's off a little bit. Like, yeah, well, he just grew a foot. Like, he's going to be off mechanically. It's so like, sure. I think with these kids, it's just like they're still growing and changing, and that plays a part that really we understand, because we've done that, but we don't understand how that's affecting their game month to month, week to week.
But it happened with Hicks.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, my brother, he just went through it. He hasn't played since he was out here in Germany last year, and it's been 8 months, and he just played last night in his first tournament back and threw 8.4. First tournament in 8 months, and those 8.47, and but yeah, like he stopped playing because he grew 6 inches, and it threw him off, so he didn't want to like fight through it.
Yeah.
So he stopped.
But I mean, Alex Hicks was baby goat. And then puberty happened. And not that he's not good. Don't kid yourself. He'd kill all of us. But it hasn't been the same.
Yeah.
And I can tell. I mean, look at the Gore brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A couple years ago when they were little short dudes. And then it's taken them some adjustment as they've hit puberty and grown some. So we'll see how it plays out, man. I mean, what I think I like seeing, though, is a lot of them aren't having to, like, take these big steps to try to get the power. So then that'll be easier for them because the mechanics are already there.
Yeah.
They'll just have to take a little bit off the throw or even take like a half step back and just throw from there or whatever. So it shouldn't be too bad. But we'll see, man.
That's why I liked. I know I didn't get to pick them, but that's why I like Gavin and Sammy, because like Gavin was a junior last year and he's an adult this year.
Well, he was a junior a couple years ago.
Oh, was it a couple years ago?
Yeah. Me and Grant were having this conversation. We were getting his like rookie season mistaken with like his last junior season.
Oh, okay,
it's been a couple of years.
Yeah, but it's like when you get like probably even Jackson Gore now, like. I mean, once you get to that kind of peak age for juniors, you're probably not going to grow for men anyway. You're probably not going to grow too much more after. So,
yeah.
I mean, look at Josh. He hasn't grown since he was like 12 years old. So,
honestly, I probably stopped growing at about 13, maybe 14. Definitely 14. Probably my freshman year in high school.
Oh my God.
Not fatter, just not taller. But that shit happens. Thanks.
Give Cooper a year or two.
But, so yeah. All right. What's going on in the cornhole world out in Germany? If we've got you on the show, we might as well talk about it.
Yeah. Man, there's a monthly league. Thomas Perneck, our ACL director out here in Germany, he started up his own monthly league on Wednesday nights. I don't know what week of the month it is, but it's once a month on Wednesday night out there in Trier.
Nice.
Got to go to that, and a lot of 16 teams are allowed each month. It was some great players. I partnered up with Sam Kazowski or whatever, however you say his last name. Right here in K-Town with me, and we went 2-2 in rounders and went 1-2 in bracket. Like we got our butts handed to us when it came down to it, and unfortunately we just both weren't playing to the best of our abilities, but it was a great time, some great competition out there. K-Town I don't know if everybody's heard or if anybody's heard or not, but K-Town Baggers does not have a place to play anymore.
You mentioned that to me.
Yeah, so we're jumping from the Titans to down to Trier and Bitburg with the Bitburg buddies and Collins and all those guys out there.
So what happened?
The place that we were playing at came under new management a few months ago, and they've been looking for specific things and us to break some rules. And
of course you did.
So that they could kick us out because we were only paying $100 a month to play there any night of the week we wanted to.
Hold on, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm so glad you said that because we mentioned this a lot on our podcast. No, that's why the European players are so much ahead of us here in England. You guys find places where you're only paying $100 a month. Dude, we pay 50 pounds a week. And we spend at least a half hour of that setting up and tearing down and hoping that they've got it open for us exactly at 7:30 when we get there.
Oh, wow.
Like we can barely finish a maybe 2, maybe 3 rounders in a double elimination bracket with round limited. We can't even get it done.
We didn't finish last week.
That's how little time we have. It's crazy out here, man. And that's a big deal. And you'll notice when you come, man, it's so crazy because and this isn't just in our area here. This is everywhere. I can only imagine the struggles Liam would have trying to find somewhere that would let him set up some boards. We know there's nothing up in Crewe because Graham has to travel either to Manchester or down to Ashby. Ashby's got it the easiest because one of their club members is a manager at the leisure center. But outside of that, dude, it's tough going around here, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry. So they kicked you out.
Yeah, so we ended up accidentally breaking a rule or two, and they were like, that's the last straw. That's it. You're done.
Can I ask what the rule was?
It's a medical facility. It's a physical rehab place is where we throw at. And they say no alcohol in the bottles that they come in on the floor. Well, someone left an empty bottle there.
Of course they did.
And like we just everybody forgot to pick it up.
That's why if you're looking for a metal tumbler, I know a guy that makes these.
Yeah.
That new design.
No, this was
I love that design.
This was specific for Alex. Alex wanted this design. I didn't like how the print worked, so I printed him a new one. I just kept this one.
Oh, nice.
But
but yeah, they kicked us out, so now we're all scrambling, trying to find places around here. And they literally said they texted the group chat of like with our president and the vice president of K-Town Club, and was like, "Hey, come get your stuff by Friday. Here's your rental termination."
Wow, that sucks, man.
They texted that on Tuesday, so everybody had to come get all the boards and bags and everything else that we had stored in a storage closet there, get it all out and take it home. So
all because someone wanted to drink out of a fucking bottle, man.
Yep.
That's terrible, man.
Yeah, it was rough. But hey, I think I have I hooked up with a guy this past week and got his contact information. What?
Does your girlfriend know you did that?
Yeah, she does. She's stateside right now, so.
Yeah, see, she's been gone for a week, and you're already hooking up with dudes.
Yep, exactly. But no, I met him, and we were talking about cornhole and everything because he used to play while he was in the States, and he was like, "Hey, I've got a bunch of space. If y'all bring boards, we'll throw out in the yard." And I was like, "All right, we'll see how acceptable you are of that when you're sober. I'll message you."
Yeah.
So I got his contact.
It works out. In a few months, that won't be your problem anymore, though.
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's why I'm not too worried about it. I'll go play with Titans and everything.
What's going on with you, Liam? Down in southwest London.
Nothing. Just training. I'm enjoying the weather since I've got no spot to play. We're just we're throwing out in the fields, in the parks, enjoying the weather. Not liking the wind, but we do what we can. Feeling good for the next competition. I'm seeing my numbers go up. I've got some new ways to approach games where hopefully I'll bring back home a little bit more wood. Yeah, that's it really. Just keep on plugging away.
I know 3 guys on this podcast are trying to stop you from bringing home more wood. The fourth one's going to be in China.
Yeah, I won't be there, and I wouldn't have been able to do anything to stop Liam anyway. So to be honest,
I want to avoid him.
Well, you want those points for GB, don't
I
you?
want them points. I want that automatic spot for Team GB. So I need to outperform Tony and Jeff significantly to leapfrog them. Otherwise, I'm reliant on that wild card. And I know Alex is eyeing that wild card spot. So it's all to play for. But I did practice for once. While the barbecue was going, I had the boards out in the garden. So I was actually thrown for once.
Speaking of barbecue,
Nice.
who were you cooking for?
It was
Oh, that
just
was just
him.
me.
Jesus
Uh,
Christ.
Told you.
I was
Hey, he's a big man. You don't understand this. When
No,
you
I
grow over
understand
5'5" you
It was
have to
for
eat
9
more.
people, that
I,
was.
no, I get it. I'm just saying. Did you see everything that was on his Traeger?
Yeah, I saw.
There was
Oh
no.
my
it looked
God.
delicious.
Oh, yeah,
It looked
it did.
amazing. I was kind of wondering why we weren't there doing this draft then.
Exactly.
All
Hey,
the
all you gotta do
I
is
tell you what,
call me up and say, hey,
next
let's
year.
record this on Sunday. I'll fly up for it.
Yeah.
Well, next year you won't have to.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Next
There we
year,
go.
the 2026 draft, we'll do it all in person. I'll throw a load of ribs and wings on the Traeger.
Man. Hey, but Liam, unlike these two, man, I'm coming for you, dude.
Hey,
I look forward to it.
I'm not
you
trying
gotta
to
catch
avoid
me
you. Huh?
first. Y'all gotta catch me. I'm sitting 15th. I'm good.
Well, I ain't got to catch nothing right now. We're talking about just UK standings for the national championship.
Oh yeah.
But
I got one more year to worry about that.
I think I'm sitting third in the 30s right now.
ACL or UK?
ACL.
Okay.
It hurts because I originally planned on picking up some points in Slovakia, and then stuff happened, and now I can't make it. But
I'm gonna lose points in Slovakia, even though I don't even have a tier 3 yet. I'm partnering with KT.
well, hey, I have 2 in Slovenia. We all got to play our part.
Exactly right.
At least one person has to do the Make-A-Wish Foundation for a tournament.
Shoot, I think I'd have a better chance if I partnered with Caitlin.
I wouldn't go that
KT's
far.
throwing right now.
I don't know if I'd go that far. No offense to Caitlin. I'm just saying.
Hey, she's getting better every day.
I agree. I watched her throw in Slovenia. I watched her throw in Switzerland. I know she's getting better. All I'm saying is, at this very moment, if I had to take my chances, I'm probably still putting money on KT.
Yeah, me too. But
that's also because I think he would try to distract his partner more than Caitlin would, because she's nice and he's not.
yeah.
But hey, it happens. I'm ready for Bitburg. I'm ready for next weekend. I don't like this not having too many weekends off in a row.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan. I want to play a lot all the time. We've decided that if we win the lottery, we're going to find a centralized location.
Yeah.
Have a purpose-built facility that is then going to become the UK headquarters for cornhole.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a thing, dude.
It'll just be the cornhole mecca of Europe. Why just the UK? Just make it European mecca of cornhole.
Have y'all been to Sweden?
I want to go because I want to go to
what is it? The cornament? Cornament. That's what it's called. Yeah. That place is amazing.
Yeah.
Out in Uppsala, Sweden. So if y'all get a chance, go out there.
I'm looking at the schedule.
It's gonna be right down the street.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule. I don't know how many Scandinavian countries I can make, but Finland's on the list. Sweden's probably on the list. It just depends.
Yeah.
And I have to also then figure out what my partner for doubles is doing. But we got Bitburg and we got Italy coming up.
Yeah. And UK.
And the UK. And then if I can talk him into any others.
I told you, Josh, I might
Billy
do.
was sat next to him before, so she's probably there. You need to talk her into it as well.
Hey, he's a grown-ass man. He can do what he wants.
Well, you're on a job to find her a partner for Italy.
Oh, she needs
She's
a double.
not very pleased with you. Yeah.
All right. Oh, she's mad at me because I decided to go to Italy to partner with the guy that I've partnered with in every other ACL event. Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get her a partner.
It's sound reasoning, but that didn't quite land well when I mentioned it.
I'll find her a partner for Italy.
Yes, sure, Micah. Fine.
I heard if Liam can't go to Finland and I need a partner.
Yeah, we talked about doing Finland. I still have to get the I still got to cross some T's and dot some I's, but I'm really, really considering going. So if Liam can't be there, I will shave my head, trim my mustache, and I will not throw as good as him. So I will not be fooling anybody.
Then
but I will be there. I'll throw with you.
What are you going to Finland?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'll be flying out of UK, so I'll probably be going out there if you're planning on doing it.
Well, because I'm pretty sure Denny Mallon and they're going out there as well.
Oh yeah,
because they're coming over for the UK one.
Yeah, so, I knew that one. So is it the weekend?
If that's the case, see, then it works out because me, you, Liam, Micah, all four of us go. We can get way cheaper accommodations.
Oh yeah. So
yeah, I think that's the first weekend in August.
It is?
That would be that weekend. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure.
I'm looking to pick up new tattoos everywhere I go.
There you go.
Because I'm going to try to get a tattoo appointment for the Thursday in Bitburg after we land, but before the Crew Cup.
Is that on Thursday? Mm-hmm. The Crew Cup's on Thursday?
Yes.
I think so.
At 5:30. I wanted to do it on Friday,
but that's they're doing the like blind draw Crew Cup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I'm about to register for that. Have you registered yet, Liam?
Yeah, I bought mine today, actually.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to do that after we get off here. But I wanted to do it on Friday, but they're doing the German qualifier at 9:00 in the morning, but then they're going to start a swap at 9:30 on Friday morning. And I was like, dang it.
Dang. Okay.
So have they always done the Crew Cups at the ACL Europes, or is this the first one?
This is the first year.
Yeah, this first year. There's like 4 of them.
Right.
Norway, Bitburg, Bavaria, and there's another one that is like that are all brand new.
I've never done a Crew Cup, but I like the thought process of it.
Yeah. I like the thought process behind the blind draw of it, aspect of it.
Yeah, so you can't just stack a team of 4.
Exactly. Well, in Bavaria,
could you imagine a team?
Either
Roman, the EJ, Gunny.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you could throw me into that team and they'd still win it.
Graham, there's 4 dudes that are at the top of the fucking, like in the top 20 anyway, just from Slovenia.
Yeah.
So the Slovenian
Roman, Yaka, and Ure all on one team would be way too stacked.
But then
they can't do that.
But you could stack a German team. You could easily stack a German team. The Croatians could easily stack a team. I mean, it'd be silly. So yeah, I'm all about the blind draw part of it, man.
So
It
in
would get
Bavaria,
fun.
they're not doing a blind draw part of it, but you can only have one ACL pro, whether it's Europe or in the States, on that team.
Oh, see, I like that too. Then
So, like, I know one team that is already been announced is EJ. He is partnering with Dirk Lutz, Max Kreutzer, and Renee Schindler,
that's
which is going to be an amazing team.
Yeah, but hold on. That's 2 ACL pros right there in Renee and EJ.
Renee did not make it last year.
Okay, so you got a guy that should have made it, Max, who will probably make it this year. Stop it. That's still such a stacked ass team.
It is, but you can make a stacked team just as good with everybody else out here.
I agree.
There's only 25 pros.
I agree that you can.
And you have to have 4 people.
You can stack some teams for sure. For sure. I'm not saying you can't. What I'm saying is.
But you put Yaka, Ure, and Roman on one team and then add a 4th person. That's 3 of the top 10 players right there.
Well, I mean, because Slovenia
Yaka and Ure didn't make.
They got 3 pros this year anyway, don't they?
Who, Slovenia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roman, David, and Goran.
Yep.
And Yaka's gonna be there.
Yep.
That dude's throwing lights out right now.
If you look at it, they can take, if they wanted to, they could go Roman, Yaka, and Ure and then grab some random schmo off the street and still go win it.
Yeah. Man, maybe
I would like to be that schmo.
Maybe I should be that.
Yeah, me too. Hey, I'm in the top 15. Let me in.
No, hey, Woody, I will say this, dude. Man, your game has came on in the last year, dude. You've gotten your rhythm and you're throwing good, dude. I'm proud of you. It'll be nice to have you. It'll be nice to have you join our club.
Yeah. Y'all been missing a spot since Matt left, so I'll come take his.
I think. I don't know. I think we got some good players. I think we.
Oh yeah, y'all do. I've seen them, or I saw them at Trier last year, and some great players out there.
I think it's been that. I think it'll be nice to have someone new come in, because it's not that to take anything away from anybody else, but Mike and me and you've talked about this a few times. You start to kind of plateau because you played the same guy every time.
Yep.
And you really kind of start to plateau. And, when we play, there'll be matches that Alex beats me, and then there's matches that I beat him. And not even close. Like, he'll blow me out of the water, and then I may blow him out of the water. And then we might have a close game. And the same with JC. Or, it's this weird thing, man. And then you get Micah. When he's on, and he's mowing people down. And then sometimes he gets in his own head, and he's not doing shit.
Yeah, I know that one.
Micah.
Sorry, dropped off for a second.
Pull your head out of your ass. Get it together.
It just like my internet just crashed for about a minute. Now it's all back up, so we're good.
Oh, good.
No, yeah, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I think. Well, it's just like it's what Germany has done better than what we're able to do here, but it's what America does really, really well, which is they have a lot of different tournaments. They have a lot of different nights of the week where they're playing other people. And unfortunately, we're at a place right now here where it's a handful of clubs, very spread out across the UK. Probably the 2 closest clubs that do interact really well together are Coventry and Ashby. But yeah, those are the only 2 clubs that are close enough to kind of do things collectively or to host like a mini tournament or a mini blind draw or something like that. But Germany does it really well, and I know the US does it really well, where they're able to do multiple nights a week, multiple tournaments before, major tournaments and things like that. And it's stuff that we just being able to play other players consistently and the newness of not knowing what your opponent kind of how they throw and their rhythm and their cadence and what they're going to do. It helps you so much more. Yeah.
No, it matters.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It matters, man. And you see it in the fact that, like, you watch the progression of even some of the German players over the last, like, year and a half, or the Italian players, or any of the European players that we could, like, really sit down and talk about. You start looking at how they played a year ago when I came to a tournament as to how they're playing now. And it's like, there's a few of them that I beat with no problem a year ago. And now I'm like, man, I really don't want to have to face that dude in rounders, because that dude's probably going to smoke me, man.
Yeah.
They're just playing all the. You know what? And I will say this, and Woody, you can contest to this, I bet. Max is one of those guys. Max a year ago was good, but he was very patchy good.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, right now, every tournament out, you think, man, Max is going to throw well.
Oh yeah.
Like, he's put in the work, and you guys have it easier than us in that aspect, because you have that time to be able to, or that those facilities more so than we do, and the more tournaments. I mean, you have the the Bundesliga and all that stuff, whereas we get the UKCL, and we will play a total of 5 tournaments over a 10-month period.
Mm.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I think I can't pull it up right now, but I think the UK has officially on the UKCL website, roughly 10 clubs, maybe less. And I know, talking to Richard Blanc, he was saying that Germany has 60.
Yeah. And
so that's
adding clubs to that.
Yeah. I think, and that's a big deal.
Yeah.
It is, man.
We just heard that there's 2 or 3 more clubs that just popped up that have 15, 20 people in each club.
And here's the other thing with Germany, and Woody will know this too. Think about it like this. There could probably be another few clubs, just the old timers that don't want to switch to the 4-foot by 2-foot boards. They still want to play on the 3-foot by 2-foot, and they will not switch. There's probably 100 other dudes that could come and wax all of us, but they refuse to switch boards.
Yep.
Liam, are you still with us?
Yeah, man.
Oh, it just looks like it's frozen, because all I can see is the shine on the forehead. But yeah, you got guys in Germany that just refuse to play on a bigger board.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Ugh.
Is everybody frozen now? Or we're just having an awkward silence?
No, sorry, I was trying to reply to JC's message. My apologies.
So Graham, in response to last week, since we were talking about practice before we segued into this, I do have a submission for the craziest practice locations. I'll send it to you. You just can't post it on the podcast.
Nope.
It's nothing bad.
Illegal?
It's not illegal.
Well, then let's go with it. Come on.
I'll send it in, but it'll have to be altered. Josh knows where I practice.
Oh yes, yeah.
I practice at work.
So
So I will.
There's photos that can't be shared. There's things like that can't be shared. So yeah, okay.
That'll be a weird one. So I'll send that one. It's a weird one, and hopefully Josh will be practicing there with me at some point.
I'm just waiting on that job to open up.
Are you getting boards out in your area then, your back garden then, Josh?
Yeah, so I got a park across the street from my house that has a big flat surface. My garden's not level, so I can't get the boards out there. So I try to get them out. I went indoor skydiving yesterday. I took Elliot, and much like I do anything else, I'm not trying to be the best ever, but I always try to improve in whatever I'm doing. So we've been indoor skydiving a few times. So now when I do it with a purpose. I'm trying to learn how to turn in air, how to make myself go up, how to make myself come back down, how to go forward, backwards, all these things. And let me tell you, I did a pretty good job yesterday, but I woke up today so sore. So like every muscle in my body hurts, dude. I'm like, goodness. But so yeah, I wanted to throw today, but it was kind of windy. And because I'm sore, I was like, man, I can't throw bags and battle the wind. Like, it's gonna be bad. At worst case, just getting it there straight would be a problem. But yeah, it was pretty windy out here, as you know, Micah. Today was a windy day, so it kind of sucks. But yeah, over the next week and a half, going into the Q4, I'll have the boards out in the garden. It's the weather's supposed to be nice the rest of the week. So, and even if it rains, I think I'll probably have to pull a Liam and just do it regardless. Just you got to, don't you? You got to,
Yeah.
you got to work if you want to be good.
That's probably the most impressive thing that I've seen, because you see all these guys in the U.S. that throw in these amazing spaces, and then Liam's out in the literal rain of England, chucking a 4-bagger.
There's no better time to practice air mails than when you can't slide.
That's very true.
Yeah,
Maybe a roll
into the
bag.
nice, yeah, but we're into the nice season now, though, so it's good. I made it through the winter.
The weather's finally broke.
Hopefully.
We hope. I am expecting our April snow.
No.
Because every year that I'm back, it snowed in April. Matter of fact, when I was stationed here the first time, 2007 to 2010, in 2008, it snowed more in April than it had snowed here in 10 years. That year. Every April we get snow.
Y'all have fun with that.
I hate it. I literally asked my ex-wife and her husband to move back. Not even to Oklahoma, where I'm from. I literally asked them to move back to Southern Arizona on a regular basis. I told them, I was like, I'll use my VA loan to buy y'all's property. Like, I'll buy it for you if we can just move back. I just want warm weather all the time. I want to ride my motorcycle year round. I want my top off of my Jeep year round. I hate the cold weather. That's why I love cornhole. Doesn't matter how cold it is. You play inside. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Should we wrap this up, or are we just going to keep staring at Liam's forehead?
Yeah, it's a good forehead.
It is a good forehead.
We need to get him one of these. Oh, cover it up. There's a bit of glare there.
Oh, you mean we should get him a hat from our sponsor, the Slicky Baggers?
Yeah.
Ours too.
I know. I was getting to you, ETC. Yeah. I was getting to you, ETC. EuroTrash cornhole. Got you.
We need to do some catching up, though. They've got 2 sponsors. I think we need to get a second one.
That's my shameless plug out to Slicky Baggers. Again, can't be more excited about that partnership. I know you are too, Woody.
Oh, yeah.
They put out good stuff. They're good guys, and they work hard doing it, man. I like it. So, yeah. So if you're out in Europe listening and you've tuned in because of ETC, y'all's code is what? ETC10?
ETC10 for Slicky Baggers. Yep.
If you're out here in England and you're listening because you're a supporter of Just Board It, it's just B10 spelled out TEN, not the number, unlike ETC, which is ETC10.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. And if you haven't checked out ETC EuroTrash Cornhole, I highly recommend it. They put out a good podcast. They talk all things cornhole, especially European cornhole, because obviously that's where they are. Yeah, it's a good show. And much like our podcast, Woody talks just slightly more than Graham, and KT talks slightly more than I do. So, yeah, kind of the same, but just a little different speed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And theirs looks a bit more professional than ours.
I don't know
I don't know. Have y'all seen the comments on our last episode post on Facebook?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, anything that's got KT in it is borderline, NC-17. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
If you haven't seen what comments I'm talking about, go to our EuroTrash Cornhole Facebook page and look at the last video post that we made. Look at the comments on the Facebook post.
I haven't watched the Nomad episode.
Yep, the Facebook post. I was on YouTube. All right.
I need to watch the Nomads episode. I was
for a little bit of background information, watch the Nomads and then go through and read the comments on Facebook.
Yeah, I will.
It is.
You're slacking. I'm all up to date.
It's a great story. Great listening, reading the story.
Hey, I was a little upset. I was supposed to be on the Nomads episode, and I got booted off. So
yeah. We had to have an extra person come here. I'm sorry.
I'm just kidding.
But hey, we will definitely have you and Graham on the UK episode. Whenever we get to that one. So,
dude, and once you get here, we're gonna do some collabs for sure.
Oh yeah, we will.
Hey, we've got a good collab we want to work out too, man. It's with another guy in the UK league, his food cooking channel. We want to go up to his place and do a whole podcast while he cooks food and does his own podcast.
Okay.
He cooks some banging ass food, dude.
There we go.
He just dropped a cookbook too, didn't he?
No, it's not his.
Oh no, that's ACO cookbook.
It's an ACO
okay.
ACO official cornhole food, blah blah blah. So he's picked that up and he's gonna make some of the recipes on his YouTube channel. Yeah, man. But if you haven't checked it out, Woody, go check it out. Just Good Food. John Steins, man, one of our guys out here in the UK. Great guy, good cornhole player, great cook. He's like the jack of all trades. No, he literally does. He's like 118 years old. He's done everything, dude. He's made parts for F1 cars. He's done he's got a machine shop. All these things he does, dude.
Knife forging. Pretty sure he's done rally driving of some description, hasn't he?
His girlfriend does rally driving. Yeah. She's awesome.
Awesome.
But he's such
surfing
a good
as well. I'm sure that's another one.
What's he done?
Surfing's another hobby he's had, isn't there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But he's such a good guy. John Steins, if you're listening out there, bud, you're a good dude, man. We love you. We like to take the piss, but no, you're smashing it, and we love it. Keep it up. He does a little bit of everything.
Heck yeah.
But he can't be 118 because he's younger than Tony Gavin, who's like 107. So John can only be about 100.
Before we wrap it up, I do want to say big shout out to Maria Bilak out of Croatia. She got hooked up with all the hype cornhole.
Yep.
And out of the states and everything. And hey, that's a big jump forward for a female in cornhole and a female European in cornhole, nonetheless. So, congratulations, Maria.
Well done, Maria. Well done. Yeah, for sure. I saw that this week. But, you know, if you, Mike, I don't think you've got to meet them yet, and hopefully you do, because I can tell you the Bellick sisters they're just great people.
Oh, yeah.
They you know, I took my daughter to Croatia this summer for that tournament, and immediately both of them were just super kind to her, hooked her up with some swag from Girls Throw 2, all these things, man. They really looked after her in that aspect. And yeah, they're just very, very good cornhole players and just very good people in and of themselves.
Oh yeah.
So your daughter needs someone to kind of look at, to have a female to look up to. That, and nothing against like Flo or any of our females here in the UK, but if she's looking for someone that's getting these sponsorships and is an ACL pro out in Europe here and that can throw, man, those are two girls to really look at. And we'd be remiss if we didn't say Zdenka as well.
Oh yeah.
Slovakia. She's another person that will absolutely take anybody they see and try to take them under their wing like that. I mean, I messaged Zdenka. I was talking to her not too long ago, and she was like, "Oh, it's my favorite girl," talking about my daughter. Is she going to be with you when you come to this tournament? Because she was very kind to her and talked to her a lot and stuff as well. So, yeah. But
I've got to go deal with Zdenka and KT.
Oh yeah,
Zdenka and KT have
a bit of a fantasy world.
Long-lived relationship that's never been a relationship type thing going on between them two. So that'll be interesting.
The cornhole couple.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. What else we got going on?
Just whatever club nights there are this week.
Yep. Barry tomorrow night.
Yeah, I should be as well. I might try and make my way down there tomorrow so I can get some practice in it. No,
come on down.
I might need to finish work a bit early. Can't see me boss letting that one slide at month end, but
Ashby tomorrow night. Coventry, what, on Friday?
Yeah. So, Featherstone flies Wednesday.
Yep.
Newcastle Thursday. Hopefully back on. And then the weekend, Solent and Whitby. And Mondays. Okay. So he's always the last one to be mentioned because his club night started before by the time this goes out. But Craig Smith's club.
Yeah. What about Manchester? Are they this week as well?
Yes, because I've got my kids this weekend, so that's when he tends to put the club nights on.
Have you asked him to move it?
He's looking at a new venue, so we might end up moving nights, but it's nothing set in stone yet. It's like just seeing what can work, because I know there's a few other guys who struggle with the Friday night. Like the self-proclaimed airmail king of UK cornhole, Danny Goodyear, he struggles on a Friday night.
Yeah, he's not.
Oh, I know he's not.
Danny, we love you though. Woody, out there in Germany, no, none of us from the UK will be in the Slovakia Open, but we wish you the best of luck this weekend. In Slovakia, please, while you're out there, man, send our love to everybody. Tell them we're all rooting them on. Don't care who wins. I just want everybody to do well and play their best. And we'll see you guys in a month in Bitburg.
Yeah, See y'all in Bitburg.
I claim the left recliner. It can't be as dipped in because Woody's not near as big as KT's fat ass. Just saying.
Hey, I got this one exactly upstairs, and then a regular recliner off to the side upstairs too. So, and then I got a queen bed sitting right here, and then twin bed 2 floors up.
All right, man.
Got plenty of room.
Me and Liam got to come stay a night with you.
Hey, come on.
I can dig it, bud. I can dig it.
All right, y'all.
All right, bud. Woody, we'll see you. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for doing the draft.
Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate you, sir.
Cheers, man.
Yeah. Hey, good luck on the season.
Thanks, bud.
Cheers, you too, mate.
Liam.
See you in 2 weeks.
See you in 2 weeks. Nope.
Less than that.
2 weeks.
Yeah. And we just need
10 days. Bish. 12
Speaking
days.
of, hey, message me back. Message me back about Airbnb for that weekend if you and Helly are in. Message me back.
Okay. I'll drop you a message now.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Micah.
Yep.
Are we going to get his deck around in while he's here since he's not done one yet?
Absolutely, we are.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
I'll leave you.
Question
I'll
one.
leave you guys to it.
Hey,
I need some food.
Liam, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll have a little listen to your answers when I re-listen to this, since I'm an avid listener of the pod.
I know, I love it.
All right, see you all in a couple of days or whatever.
Yep, we'll see you in Ashby, bud.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Bye.
Peace.
All
right, Micah. Here we go.
Question 1. How did you get into cornhole?
I think the first time I played was like a military function back in 2013, 2012. It was just the backyard, weird American rules where you don't bust for 21 and, whatever. But I didn't play seriously until I started playing with the Barry Beggar guys January of last year. So
I suppose that's half answering the next question then.
Yeah, we've got to change up that question. We got to come up with a different question because that question gets so muddled right there.
Yeah, they just combine the two. We'll have to reevaluate the questions.
We're just have to make up something new.
Yeah.
So January. It was just to expand a little bit to make the question worth listening to. My daughter.
January.
Yes, yeah. So January of last year. Yeah. So my daughter danced at the old Barry Baggers facility, which was Platinum Dance, and I would see these American guys walk in and they're matching shirts, and to me it looked like a softball club in the U.S. kind of those type of jerseys. And I was like, well, that's kind of interesting that all these guys from the base, are coming out and they have their kids that dance together and they do softball or whatever. And I was like, no, I don't think that's what they do. I saw something pop up on Facebook that they do cornhole, and I was like, cornhole, that's cool. And she's like, you should give it a shot. And so I give kudos to my wife who kind of said, hey, you should go try this out, for kind of bringing me to play with those guys. So.
Thank you, Miss Davis.
So your cornhole goal?
I think it's to develop a little bit of consistency for this year. It's develop some consistency. I would like to improve on my placing last year in the national championships for tier 2. And yeah, I'd love to be throwing consistently at a 6.5 or higher, I think, and maybe a roll shot, maybe. I'm getting there. It's difficult.
I think if you learn a roll shot, a 6.5 and higher is easily attainable.
Yeah.
So
because you're not shooting that air mail instead,
or not having to lay up as much.
Shot, isn't it?
Yeah,
you're not laying up as much.
Yeah, so I can throw a flop shot but not a roll shot. So a little bit different, but
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Right, so number 4, your cornhole highlights so far.
I think it was Q2, joint 9th, top 12. Beat which what was interesting, beat John Steins, which, speaking of, one of the greatest guys that we have in the league. Like walking up to play him, because I got bumped into the loser bracket and he was my very first game and I was sweating bullets. And then it's like standing next to him, it's like Mike Tyson standing there, and you're just like, there's no possible way. And I don't know what happened. It was a good day for me and a not great day for him, but yeah, it was a very surreal moment, even standing there next to the board with him, because I never get that far in the tournament to play against, Liam, or to play against, Dan Lilly or any of those guys. So yeah, it was a very surreal moment, winning and then going to place, then joint 9th. That was a pretty good moment. And then my daughter at the ACO getting 3rd. That was a big deal. So those two things.
Yeah, but that's her highlight, not yours. Wait until she comes on the show.
Yeah, but that was,
her
as a
highlight.
dad, that was a big deal for me.
As a club member, it was a big deal for me, but I'm not trying to steal her highlight.
Hopefully she'll have another highlight by the time that she jumps on here. A bigger highlight.
Oh, she's on the podcast at some point. Well, I'll tell you what, because she's a kid and I know how Cooper is. She's the loveliest kid, but she gets a little shy. She gets a little bit. So what we'll do is we will get her just at least do a deck around, and we'll post it.
Yeah.
We won't make her come on the podcast unless she really wants to, and then I'll have her on the podcast every week. She's funny.
Yeah, I think if you did it like how you had Chris and Charlotte on, I think that would work. She would come out of her shell a little bit.
But that would mean we'd want you back on again.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not.
I'm just kidding. Let's go.
If he wins one of these things, he can come back on as a winner.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not okay. Going back to, I'm not ever coming back on. Okay.
No. Well, there's the draft. We'll get you back on for the draft.
Perfect. We'll do that.
So next, your favorite shot?
I like a push shot. That's probably the shot I like the most.
What bags do you use?
I threw the Swag Delirium for about a year, and I'm just now moving over to the AAR Shockwave X.
Right, and your favorite player?
Oh, Mark took my favorite player, Adrian Johnson. He's all over socials. He's got such a great attitude. The kind of the back, the narrative that he kind of brings with his videos, I love them. They're awesome. So yeah, for me, it's him.
Your dream cornhole partner?
Not Adrian Johnson, would be Sammy Soto, I think, if I had to pick somebody different. Just, I know we talked a little bit about this before, but like, I look at him as probably the best roll bagger. So I would love to sit opposite of him and pick his brain, and yeah.
I can dig that, man. That's a good pick. Dig it.
Your favorite thing about cornhole?
I love, everybody says the community, but I do. I really love the community here. You guys are talking about how, these players over in Europe, the Belk sisters, are great, and they're so nice and kind to everybody. And I do not doubt that. I've never met them. Every person that I meet that comes over to play from Europe, or that I see on the Europe, ACL Europe, they're all amazing people. They're all super nice people. And a lot of the people, that you've seen on the podcast and in our league in the UK, they're all super nice people and great people. And I think that was one of the things when I brought my daughter into playing that I considered, well, she's going to be around a lot of adults. Is this going to be a good environment for her? And it's absolutely one of the best environments I could put her in because everybody's been the nicest to her. And I kind of look at that to gauge where we are as a community is like, would I bring my kids into this? And it's 100% absolutely. And I think that that's an amazing thing that we can say about UK cornhole and about European cornholes, that we can say like, absolutely would love to bring my kids into this and have them experience this. So yeah, community.
Yeah.
I can dig that.
Lastly, if you had to have a walkout song, what would it be?
I was hoping you weren't going to pick this one. I'm like one of the weird people that listens to the same songs for like a year before they move on to a different song.
Okay. So this should be easy for you.
Yeah. So
No,
what's the
it's
current
not.
song?
Taylor Swift, haters gonna hate.
No, I don't. I'm
Taylor
not
Swift,
a country.
Romeo and Juliet.
I don't like Taylor Swift. I don't like country. That's a big no.
Get off my podcast.
Sorry. I like man, I'm into metal right now. Like some Kill Switch Engage, some Beartooth. It's stuff that I listen to in the gym. It's stuff that I can listen to when I throw.
All right, man. Hey, you do you. This is your song.
I can't pick a song. It'd be some sort of
or something.
Well, I don't know if I'll drop you guys. Here, I can do this. I can give you a song. Sorry.
You gotta, hey, we do not own the rights to this song.
No, I'm not playing anything. Oh. I just need to find. I'm terrible with bands. I'm terrible with song titles and everything.
Well, you've been great on this podcast.
Appreciate that.
And we're gonna bring you back.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna bring you back. By default, you get to come back in 3 weeks when we revisit the midway through the season for the fantasy. But I expect big things out of you in the next few months in tournament wise, and I know you're not here for Q4, but you'll be back for the national championship. Because you're missing Q4, I don't know if you'll be in that top 16.
No, I wouldn't have been there anyway, but
you never know, man.
We're definitely the one to watch it for the tier 2 then.
But tier 2, man, I know you're going to come in and kill it.
You'll be on the shortlist of the ones to watch for tier 2, definitely, if you're not making the top 16.
That's the goal, is to improve the finish there. But then I look at, all right, well, you've seen people move up into that top 16 and then some of the guys drop. Like Alex might not be in the top 16.
Fuck,
he would kill me.
Top 16 after this weekend.
I know, and then I look at you guys. I'm like, well, you guys would kill me. So it's that tier 2. Last year was tough.
Hey, we have a really flawed point system.
I think we're played twice, and I think we're a winner piece, aren't we?
I was trying to think back to when we played. I think we've only played in the ACL tournament. I don't know if we've played in the UKCL tournament.
Am I getting confused with another one?
Here's the thing, though. We know the UKCL point system is flawed.
Yeah.
And it is flawed, the fact that one tournament can drop you in and out so far.
Right.
I mean, all right, so I did some maths, and ironically enough, that's the one subject I'm good at. I know y'all think I'm dumb, but I'm not. I'm actually good at this one. But no, so hold on, where did I put that shoot? So I was doing some maths on this. I just got to find the page. But like where it doesn't equal out. I've had a 5th, a 13th, and a 13th. Yet, some people that only have played in 2 are like way ahead of me, or in all these things, man. So I think when you start looking at it like that, anything can happen, and they're gonna have to change up some points and maybe even expand the national championship outside of the 16, because we know that there are more than 16 people that have a shot. Now,
Yeah.
I don't think you want to get to 32 where it would make an equal bracket. I think when you set it maybe top 20, top 24, and then you can have.
I think top 24 would work. So your top 8,
because then you
they
do
get they're
8,
automatically through to the next stage.
Yeah,
And
you
then
have your top
9
8
down to 24. Yeah.
Yeah, your top 8 already in, and then you get other people to play in.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Micah, I play with you weekly, dude, and I've watched you throw as good as anybody in the UK, and then I've watched you throw as bad as anybody in the UK. But you've watched me do the exact same.
Yeah. I think what just goes back to the consistency factor, and I think that the top performing guys are the guys that drop the least big rounds and the least they're not given 8 pieces and 6 pieces. They might give a 2 or a 4, and I think that's the big difference to the longevity of when you go into a tournament and then you have to turn around and play 12 games. So
100%. I mean, we've walked into practice and I've mowed down everybody in front of me. And then the very next week we go in and I can't beat anybody. It happens.
Yeah.
I think you're on a great trajectory. Like, your game has improved so much since the first time you stepped in. Honestly, The first time you stepped into our practice and you threw, I thought, how's this dude a football fan? How has this dude ever done any of this and be as off as you were? And then a few months later, it was like, oh, okay, cool. And now, a year and a couple months later, it's so much different, dude. Now I know when I play you, I got to be on my game. I got to be on it because I know that you can beat me when you're on yours.
Yeah.
So,
well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I think it still doesn't change how difficult the top 16 will be, and then how much more difficult tier 2 will be this year. Because we talk about, or you guys have talked about, I should say, almost every week about how the play is improving and it's getting better. And I think that it'll reflect in the 16, and it'll reflect in the tier 2.
Oh, 100%.
This year.
100%. I mean, if I'm going to put money on the national championship, I'm still going to put it on for sure. But I also know this, that Alistair Pettit has found a groove, and that dude just throws fucking good. And the thing is it's a weird thing because I don't think Nick Pettit is as good, but I've also watched Nick throw lights out.
Yeah.
I've watched Charlie Lomax throw lights out. I've watched Mark Pettit throw lights out, and Mark still doesn't believe that he's any good. No, it's a weird thing, man. And it's a thing of Ashby is doing to us in the UK what Europe has done to all of the UK. They're progressing because they have the biggest club. They're getting the most fucking reps in. And it's showing. It's showing how much better they're getting.
Yep.
It's on us, the rest of us, to try to keep up. And I wish, I'm not gonna lie, I wish we didn't practice on the same nights as them, because if we didn't, I would 100% try to go up to their practices on a regular, dude. And I'm hoping in the new year, maybe. I don't know, man. I would love to go up and practice more with those guys, come up to Manchester, whatever. But yeah, dude, it's these guys are getting to throw a lot, and it's showing. It's showing because all them Ashby dudes have improved so much. I remember the first played against, like, we went to a tournament and all these Ashby guys showed up. Ben, Dale, all them dudes. And those were like easy wins. Like easy wins. Like, I could throw the worst game I've ever thrown. I could just shoot airmails all day long and I was still going to win. That's no longer the case. Like, the case now is I got to minimize how many bags I've got off the board. I got to make sure that I'm capitalizing on mistakes because they're improving. But that's the same with you, and you're improving. And it's getting there, man. It's getting there. Just like with your daughter, Cooper. It's getting there. It's getting there. And it's going to be all right. As long as we could get Graham there, it'd be okay too, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
I'll probably practice the least out of everybody in the UKCL.
Yeah, and you're also the worst player in the UKCL.
Well, he's ranked higher than me, so
I'm going to clip this comment after I win the battle.
Micah, he's beat me twice this year.
I should have beat you last game. It was only because I wanted to be a cocky prick and I wanted to airmail it for the win. All I had to do was just nudge right up to that bag and it would have dropped in for the win. But no, I wanted to be a dick and airmail it, didn't I?
Hey, shoulda, coulda, woulda, bud.
I ain't doing that next time. If I've got an easy bag, just board it for the win, I'm going to do that. I ain't going to do any stupid shit next time.
No, you're not. That's how we came up with the podcast, because you won't just board it. But it ain't ever going to be that close again.
I was biting words.
You made all them wings and didn't even invite me up. Nah, man, we ain't cool no more.
it's called meal prep, Josh.
Who the fuck was he meal prepping for?
Himself.
The whole RAF? Goodness. There were 18 corn on the cobs on that grill, man. What, was he preparing for Smithy and fucking Nessa?
How many was there on there, actually?
It looked good. It did look good.
There was at least 12 corn on the cobs on there, dude.
Well, it was 8, but 8 mini ones, so they bought a quarter of them. So, yeah.
All right. Seriously, we're just talking shit now, man. We got a 2-hour podcast. Nobody's going to listen to this. It's been crazy.
Good thing you put me at the end.
Really, we should have done your back around at the beginning, because ain't nobody listening to 2 hours of us chatting shit.
Exactly.
I tell you what, anybody who can confirm what Micah's answers were gets a free koozie at the next event, just to see who's actually listening this far in.
I don't even remember what my answers were, so yeah, there.
I agree. Matter of fact, anybody that can tell me all of Micah's answers and is listening right now can tell me the timestamp. Right now gets a free hat as well.
The problem is which timestamp you're going on, because the timestamp in the corners from when it started before we started recording, though.
Oh, shit. Well,
just watch it back.
But if they could give us his 10 answers, they win it.
Give me your 10 answers and you get a free hat as well. But in the socials, we'll post. If you don't want to listen to the whole draft, tune in about halfway through. All right. Micah. Thanks for coming on.
Appreciate you guys.
We'll see you
Appreciate you
tomorrow
coming
night.
on and being part of the draft.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see
We'll see you tomorrow
Graham.
night.
By the
National
sounds of it, it'll be
championships.
nationals. Yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah.
All right. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, bud. Cheers.
Thanks
Have
for
a good
coming
one.
on. Cheers, Micah. And then there were
All right,
two.
man. We stayed on this thing way too long. Ain't nobody
Yeah.
listening this week. Although I don't know how many people are listening anyway. I like to get on here and chat a little shit with you, brother.
Yeah.
My brother
It's
from another
just
mother,
so we
man.
can be social and still get a cornhole fix when we're not throwing bags.
Hey,
If people want to listen and tune in, that's just an added bonus.
hey, it's my week to chat with my brother from another mother.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I love you, brother.
Well, you too, man.
Hey, until next week, just board it. I'm Josh.
Graham, just bought it.
We'll see you next week with
Later.
the wrap up of shootout number 1 or signature series number 1, and to see what the standings are.
Yeah, see who's leading the draft.
Tune in next week.
Yeah, later.
Just board it.
Hey.